Have you ever felt tired or sad without knowing why? Or wondered if there is a gentle way to heal your body and mind naturally? What if the answer is already inside you, waiting to be discovered? Imagine feeling calm, happy, and healthy without relying on medicines or quick fixes. Sounds amazing, right? This is the beginning of a journey toward healing yourself naturally. For example, think about a small plant growing in your garden. It doesn't need someone to shake or push it every day. With sunlight, water, and care, it naturally grows strong and beautiful. Just like that plant, your body and mind can heal themselves if we learn to help and listen to them. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, your space to explore deep peace and natural healing. Here, we will share simple and timeless wisdom inspired by Buddhism, an ancient path that shows us how to live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. In this video, you will find valuable insights and gentle advice that can change how you see your health and happiness forever. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue sharing these precious teachings and reach more hearts like yours. Don't miss out. Be part of this growing family. Healing your inner world is the first step to feeling better outside. Buddhism teaches us that physical pain, stress, and sadness often come from the way we think and feel inside. Our mind can be a source of suffering or a powerful healer. Learning to calm the mind helps the body relax and find its natural balance. The breath is one simple tool we all have that connects us to this healing power. By paying gentle attention to how we breathe, we invite peace and health to flow through us. This isn't hard or complicated. It is as natural as the rising and setting sun. In the next moments, this video will guide you softly to understand how healing comes from within. Together, we will explore quiet ways to listen to your body, open your heart, and grow stronger each day. This is your time to begin a beautiful and natural healing journey, one step at a time. So stay close, open your mind and heart, and let's discover the simple truth that healing is your true nature. The roots of suffering. Understanding the mind-body connection. The Zen master spoke softly, his voice like a gentle breeze that calms the restless heart. Listen carefully, for the truth I share is simple yet profound. The roots of suffering are not far from our own mind. They grow silently, like the roots of a tree hidden beneath the soil. We do not see them, but they shape everything we feel and experience. When the body feels pain, it is often because the mind carries burdens unseen. Anger, fear, sadness, and worry. These are the seeds that grow into suffering. Much like a garden overgrown with weeds, if we do not tend to our mind, these emotions take over and affect our body. He paused, allowing the words to settle. Have you ever noticed that when your mind is restless, your body feels heavy or tired? Or when your heart is troubled, your stomach tightens or your head aches? This is the connection between mind and body. They do not exist separately, but as one flowing river, affecting each other in endless harmony. The master smiled gently. In Buddhism, understanding this connection is the first step to healing naturally. The mind is powerful, but it is also gentle when treated with kindness and care. It is like a mirror reflecting light. If the mirror is dirty, the light appears dim. But if it is cleaned, the light shines bright again. Pain is a message, not a curse. When we hear the message, we can heal. But when we resist or ignore it, the suffering grows. This is why many seek cures only on the outside, through medicines or treatments, forgetting that the mind's peace is the root of true healing. The mind can hold tight to past hurts or fears of the future. But both are illusions, a story we tell ourselves again and again. When we live in these stories, we forget the present moment, where healing naturally happens. The Zen master's eyes twinkled. Imagine a lake early in the morning. The water is still and clear. It reflects the sky, the trees, and the mountains perfectly. But if the wind stirs the water, the reflection becomes unclear and messy. Our mind is like that lake. When calm, it reflects truth and peace. When stirred by worries and pain, the reflection is disturbed. To heal, we must become the calm lake. This does not mean ignoring pain or hiding feelings. It means facing them gently, like welcoming a friend who needs care. When we stop fighting our suffering, it softens. The breath is our bridge between mind and body. A deep, slow breath can calm the racing mind and ease the body's tension. Often, we forget to breathe fully because of stress or sadness. But when we return to our breath, we return to ourselves. In daily life, small moments of awareness can help us care for this connection. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and take a slow breath. Notice how the body feels. This simple act can remind you that mind and body are one, working together to heal. Suffering is not your enemy. It is a guide that points you to what needs attention. Treat it not as a burden, but as a teacher. Listen deeply, with kindness and patience. When you understand the mind-body connection, you begin to see healing as a natural blossoming. Like a flower grows toward the sunlight without force, your health can bloom when your mind is clear and peaceful. Kindness to yourself is the soil where healing begins. Speak gently to your thoughts. Offer yourself the same care you give to loved ones. This warmth feeds the roots of peace inside. Sometimes we feel alone in our pain. But remember, suffering is a path all beings walk. You are never truly alone, for the heart knows the way to healing and peace. Look deeply into your thoughts and feelings without judgment. See them as passing clouds, not permanent storms. This perspective lightens the weight you carry and frees the body from tightness and pain. Healing naturally is a journey, not a race. Each step taken with awareness moves you closer to wholeness. Patience is your companion, and gentle persistence your strength. Your body holds memories, both joyful and sorrowful. Acknowledge these memories with gratitude, for they tell your story. Then let them flow like a river releasing leaves downstream. Every breath you take is a chance to renew yourself. The present moment holds infinite potential for healing, if you allow yourself to enter it with openness and love. The path of healing begins with simple awareness and love for the self. These are the gifts you carry always, waiting to be uncovered. The Zen master's voice softened as he concluded. Remember, the roots of suffering are also the roots of healing. When you care for your mind with kindness, your body will follow. This is the natural way of being. Breath as medicine. Healing through awareness of inhalation and exhalation. The Zen master sat quietly beneath an ancient tree, the soft rustle of leaves like a soothing song. He spoke gently. Breath is life itself. Have you ever stopped to notice how each breath brings you back to the present moment? It is the medicine always available within you, free and full of healing power. When we pay attention to our breath, we find a bridge between the body and the mind. The breath flows in and out, steady and calm, like the tide of the ocean. It carries with it energy that renews every cell, every thought, and every feeling. To breathe deeply is to invite peace and health into your whole being. Many suffer in silence, unaware that breath is the key to relieve pain, calm anxiety, and heal wounds not seen. The breath listens to your body and answers to your mind, creating harmony where there was conflict. In the rush of everyday life, we often take shallow breaths, hurried and short, like a bird fluttering nervously. This shallow breathing tightens the body and unsettles the mind. But the moment you slow down, letting breath move naturally, you open the door to healing. Try this. Breathe in slowly through your nose, feeling the air fill your chest and belly. Hold for a moment, then exhale softly through your mouth, releasing any tension or worry. Notice how your body softens, how your mind begins to quiet. In Buddhism, the practice of mindful breathing is a powerful tool. It teaches us to come home to ourselves, to rest in the present moment instead of getting lost in past regrets or future fears. This simple awareness can grow into a deep healing practice. With each breath, you clear away the fog of suffering and invite clarity and calm. Let me tell you a story. A young student came to me, carrying great pain from many losses. She felt lost and broken. I asked her to sit quietly and watch her breath. At first, she struggled. Her breath was fast and uneven. But gradually, with patience, she began to feel the rhythm of life inside her lungs. As she breathed, she cried. But the tears washed away darkness and opened space for healing light. Each breath became a step back to peace, a gift she gave herself without needing anyone else. The breath is also your companion when difficult emotions arise. Instead of running from anger or sadness, you can breathe with them, holding space for healing. Imagine your breath as a gentle river flowing through your whole being. When the river flows freely, it nourishes every part it touches. But sometimes it may clog or get stuck. Mindful breathing helps the river flow once again. Even when the world feels chaotic, your breath remains constant. You can always come back to it, a steady anchor amidst storms. Doctors today recognize the power of breath. Practices like deep breathing, slow and mindful, help lower stress, regulate blood pressure, and strengthen the immune system. This is not magic, but the natural wisdom woven into our bodies. In every culture, breath has been seen as sacred, the life force that connects us to the universe. In Buddhism, it is called anapana, the art of watching breath. With gentle attention, it teaches us to be present and heal. When you begin your day, take time for your breath. Feel gratitude for each inhale that brings fresh energy, and each exhale that releases what no longer serves you. This small ritual can set the tone for peace and healing throughout the day. In times of pain, when the body feels weak or the heart heavy, return to your breath. Inhale kindness, exhale tension. Be patient, be gentle with yourself. Healing unfolds in its own time. Your breath is free, always with you, and full of silent strength. Use it as your medicine whenever you need comfort, energy, or calm. This practice is not about control or perfection. It is about coming home to your true nature, peaceful and whole, beneath all worries. As you breathe, feel how your body and mind come together in harmony. This unity is the foundation of healing from within. Remember, the breath is the beginning and the end, the constant thread that weaves life itself. To breathe fully is to live fully. Let your breath be your teacher, your healer, and your friend. It is always ready to meet you with open arms. The path of healing through breath asks only for your attention and kindness. Give it freely, and you will find treasures beyond words. In the quiet moments of breath, find the space to heal, to grow, and to awaken. This is the gift of mindful breathing. You do not need to seek far for healing. It is already within you, carried in every breath. Slow down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heal. The power of mindful living. Everyday practices for inner balance. The Zen master sat by a calm river, watching the gentle flow of water. He smiled warmly. Life is like this river, always moving, changing, yet always present. To live mindfully is to live with full attention to each moment. To find balance no matter what waters you float upon. Mindfulness is a lamp that lights the dark corners of our days. It helps us see clearly what is real and what is only worry or fear. It is not about doing more or being perfect. It is simply about being fully here, with kindness, in whatever you are doing. Everyday life offers simple ways to practice mindfulness. When you eat your meal, notice the color, texture, and taste. When you walk, feel each step touching the ground. When you listen, give your full attention without planning what to say next. These small acts bring you back to life. Many rush through their days, caught in thoughts of the past or future. But true healing comes when you stop rushing and start noticing. This slowing down heals the mind and body alike. Mindfulness is like watering a garden inside you. Each moment you pay attention is a drop of water, helping peace and joy grow stronger. One student asked me, "How can I find peace when life pulls me in many directions?" I told her, "Peace is not in changing the river, but in learning how to float with it gently." You do not need special places or long hours to practice mindfulness. The breath, the senses, and your heart are always with you, ready to guide you back to calm. When anger or sadness arise, mindfulness helps us see them clearly, without getting lost. Like watching clouds, we notice feelings come and go, not holding tight or pushing away. In work, in rest, in conversation, mindfulness is the thread weaving your moments into a peaceful tapestry. The body often carries tension from hidden worries. Mindfulness invites you to pause and feel what is truly happening inside. This deep listening is the start of healing. You can gently scan your body during the day, noticing areas of tightness or discomfort. Breathe with those places, offering kindness and space. When the mind feels noisy, mindfulness is the quiet space where thoughts settle, like dust falling to the ground. Try this. Pause during your busy day. Breathe slowly and notice 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things you feel, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste. This exercise anchors you to the present and refreshes your spirit. Mindful living is a practice of acceptance. It does not deny pain or difficulty, but asks us to meet them with gentle attention and courage. Through mindfulness, life's challenges become teachers, showing us what needs care and understanding. The heart opens when we are fully present. This openness creates space for healing and compassion, for ourselves and others. In every moment lies a choice: to react with old patterns or to respond with new awareness. Mindfulness helps you choose the path of peace. Slowly, you begin to notice grace in simple things: a smile, a bird's song, the warmth of sunlight. These moments become medicines for the soul. The practice of mindfulness unfolds gradually, like the petals of a lotus flower. Each day brings new beauty and wisdom. Living mindfully is living kindly, with yourself and with the world. It is a gentle strength that heals deep wounds and nurtures the spirit. Remember, healing is not a destination but a way of being, present, aware, and full of heart. Embrace mindfulness in your daily life, and you will find balance and peace growing naturally within you. Your journey is unique, and every mindful breath is a precious step toward wholeness. May your days be filled with gentle awareness and your heart with endless compassion. This is the power of mindful living, compassion as cure, transforming pain through loving kindness. The Zen master settled down on a soft mat under the canopy of a quiet forest. His eyes held a gentle warmth as he began. Compassion is one of the most powerful medicines we carry within us. It is the light that can soften the hardest pain and open the closed heart. When we let compassion flow, it starts to heal not only others but most deeply ourselves. You may ask, what is compassion? It is simply the sincere wish for all beings, including ourselves, to be free from suffering. It is kindness given without expecting anything back, a gentle embrace of understanding and love for the troubles we all face. In life, pain and hurt often cloud our hearts, making us feel isolated and alone. But the moment we reach inward with compassion, a bridge is built between self and others, between suffering and healing. It is like water flowing, cleansing and renewing the weary soul. Imagine you are carrying a heavy burden. Each step becomes harder, and the load weighs you down. Compassion is like a helping hand that eases the weight. When you offer that kindness to yourself, you begin to walk lighter, with more strength. In Buddhism, compassion is not just a feeling, it is a practice. It grows with attention and intention. Through mindful acts and caring thoughts, compassion becomes a healing force that transforms pain into peace. Many people think compassion is only for others, but true healing starts when we show that same gentle love to ourselves. Our inner critic may be loud and harsh, but compassion invites us to listen with softness and patience. One student once came to me filled with self-judgment and doubt. She was trapped in a harsh voice inside her mind. I asked her to imagine speaking kindly to a sad child or a dear friend. When she practiced this kindness toward herself, her heart began to open and the heavy weight lessened. Offering compassion to yourself is not weakness. It is a courageous step toward freedom from pain. It heals wounds no medicine can touch, the wounds created by harsh words and unforgiving thoughts. When difficult feelings rise, anger, sadness, fear, meeting them with compassion is like welcoming an old friend. Instead of pushing them away or hiding, we hold space for these feelings with gentle understanding. This does not mean we remain stuck or suffer endlessly. It means we recognize our humanity, embracing all parts of ourselves, even those that ache. Through compassion, the heart learns to forgive, both others and ourselves. Forgiveness releases the chains of resentment and bitterness, allowing love and healing to flow freely. Practicing compassion begins with small acts. A warm smile to someone in pain, a kind word spoken softly, or simply listening without judgment. These are seeds planted in the garden of healing. The breath again becomes a friend here, a tool to center ourselves in kindness. When anger or fear surprise us, one slow, loving breath can remind us of our true nature, patient, gentle, and whole. There is a story of a wounded bird caught in a storm, struggling to fly. With care and compassion, the bird was gently held until its wings grew strong again, and it soared once more. So too, our hearts can mend and rise when treated with loving kindness. In moments of loneliness or despair, remember you are not alone. Compassion connects us all, a quiet thread woven among every living being. Compassion has no borders or limits. It is a universal language that heals hearts across time and space. It reminds us of our shared journey without judgment or separation. As you give compassion to yourself and others, you become a beacon of light in the world, a living example of healing through love. The practice of compassion transforms not only pain, but also the way we see life. It opens our eyes to beauty, kindness, and connection, even in the smallest moments. When your heart is open, you are better able to receive healing, joy, and peace. Compassion softens resistance and creates space for growth. Like a river that gathers strength from many streams, compassion flows from the heart outward, touching countless lives with its gentle power. Be patient with yourself on this journey. Compassion grows slowly but surely, a tender flame that never fades. Your heart is vast and resilient, full of the capacity to heal and to heal others. Trust in its power. Every act of compassion, no matter how small, is a step toward a life filled with peace and natural healing. Embrace compassion as your medicine. Let it wash over pain and light the way to wholeness. The path of loving kindness is one of the deepest healing journeys. May you walk it with courage and an open heart. Remember, the greatest gift we can give is kindness, to ourselves and to all beings. Through this gift, healing flows endlessly. Silence and stillness, the healing energy of meditation. The Zen master sat calmly beneath an old, wide-spreading tree. The world around him was quiet except for the soft whisper of the wind through the leaves. He looked gently at those gathered and spoke in a voice that was soft yet clear. In silence and stillness, you will find the purest medicine. Meditation is not about doing something, but about being fully present in the calm space that's already inside you. Have you ever noticed how busy your mind is? Thoughts chase one another like restless clouds in a stormy sky. Sometimes they bring worry, fear, or sadness. But when you allow silence to settle, like water becoming still, something beautiful begins to happen. The mind clears, and healing can flow freely. Silence is not empty. It is alive with a gentle energy that comforts and renews. When you rest in stillness, your body and mind begin to breathe at the same peaceful rhythm. This resting place is a doorway to deep healing, hidden within each moment of quiet. Meditation invites you to sit softly with yourself, without judgment or expectation. It is not about stopping thoughts completely, but about learning to watch them without getting caught. Like watching leaves float down a gentle stream, you see thoughts pass without struggle or fear. In daily life, we are often surrounded by noise and distraction, but the silent space within remains untouched and pure. This silent place is your sanctuary, a healing garden where peace grows naturally. Many people believe meditation is only for long hours or special places. But this is not true. Even a few minutes of slowing down to breathe and listen to silence can bring incredible peace. The Zen master smiled gently. Begin where you are, in any moment. Close your eyes softly and bring your attention to your breath. Feel the quiet pulse moving in and out, steady and kind. In this rhythm, Find your calm center. Meditation teaches patience and kindness with yourself. When your mind wanders, as it will, simply return to the breath. Each return is a small victory, a strengthening of your healing power. The body often holds tension from stress or pain. Through meditation, you invite the muscles to relax, the heart to open, and the mind to soften. This relaxation sends a healing signal throughout your entire being. Imagine a deep lake on a still morning, its surface smooth and reflecting the sky perfectly. When the water is calm, the lake shows all things clearly. Meditation helps your mind become that calm lake, reflecting peace and truth. At times, emotions may rise during meditation. Sadness, fear, or anger. Rather than pushing them away, welcome them gently. See them as guests passing through a quiet house. This gentle acceptance is a powerful step toward healing. Over time, meditation helps you discover a deep well of peace inside that no outside trouble can shake. This peace is like a quiet fire, steady and warm, lighting your path through all of life's storms. Scientists today find that meditation can reduce stress, improve sleep, and strengthen the immune system. But beyond science, meditation has been treasured for thousands of years as a sacred healing art. Through meditation, you learn to live with fewer fears and more love. The heart softens, pain lessens, and a sense of wholeness grows. You may feel surprised at how simple this practice is, yet its power is great. Like rain falling gently over the earth, meditation nurtures your body, mind, and spirit. It's natural to feel restless or doubtful when you first begin. Remember, the journey itself is healing. Each quiet moment you spend with yourself teaches patience and self-compassion. Sometimes, meditation reveals parts of your story you had forgotten. Old hurts or forgotten dreams. Sit with these memories softly. They are part of your path to healing. The more you practice, the clearer you will see the connection between your thoughts, feelings, and body. This awareness helps you choose peace over struggle. Meditation is a special friend you return to again and again. No matter what happens in life, this stillness is a foundation you can always come back to. The gentle silence in meditation holds space for your heart to mend and for wisdom to grow. It teaches that healing does not have to be loud or complicated. Even in busy days, small pauses of stillness bring you back to your true self, reminding you that peace is always within reach. The Zen master's voice softened. Remember, the healing energy of meditation is not about fixing something broken. It is about discovering the life and peace already inside you. May you find strength in your stillness, comfort in your silence, and healing in each quiet breath you take. The Dharma of food, nourishment for body, mind, and spirit. The Zen master sat peacefully by the small wooden table where a simple meal awaited. His eyes shone softly as he began. In all things, including what we eat, there is an opportunity for healing. Food is not just fuel for the body. It is nourishment for the mind and spirit as well. When we eat with awareness and gratitude, we invite harmony and healing into every cell. Have you ever noticed how eating in a rush or with distraction can leave you feeling tired or uneasy? But when you slow down and taste each bite fully, you begin to feel more alive, more connected to yourself and the earth. In Buddhism, the teaching of Dharma includes understanding the sacredness of food. It asks us to be mindful of where our food comes from, how it is prepared, and how we receive it. This mindful approach turns every meal into a meditation, a celebration of life. The body is a temple that requires pure and gentle care. When you nourish it with kind, wholesome foods, you are offering respect and love to yourself. The effects go beyond the physical. Peace flows into your mind, and the spirit feels uplifted. Eating mindfully also means recognizing the life and care behind the food. The farmers who plant the seeds, the sun that nourishes the crops, the water that sustains growth. This awareness plants seeds of gratitude and respect in your heart, helping heal not just yourself, but the world. The fast foods and heavy meals filled with chemicals may satisfy hunger, but can disturb the body's natural balance. Instead, choosing fresh, natural foods helps the body's energy flow smoothly, supporting its natural healing power. Sometimes, the mind creates cravings and desires that pull us toward unhealthy choices. Mindful eating helps to see these cravings as temporary waves, not commands that must be obeyed. You learn to feed not only hunger of the body, but also the deeper hunger of the heart. One of my students once shared how changing the way she ate brought calm and clarity she had never felt before. She started by simply paying attention to her food. The colors, the smells, the textures. Each meal became a gentle act of healing. The practice of eating in silence or with soft-spoken gratitude calms the nervous system and allows digestion to flow naturally. This also extends healing to the mind, quieting worries and fears as the body is nourished. When we eat with others, sharing food becomes a sacred act that nurtures connection and love. The warmth of shared meals opens the heart and builds community. The Sangha that supports healing on every level. You don't need to be perfect or restrict yourself harshly. Healing through food is a path of balance, compassion, and understanding. It is about listening deeply to what your body and heart truly need. Food can also be seen as a form of medicine. Plants and simple natural ingredients carry healing properties that support the body's ability to repair and regenerate. Herbs, fresh vegetables, fruits, and grains bring life and vitality. When chosen consciously, these gifts of nature help reduce inflammation, boost immunity, and enhance mood and energy. Be mindful of how you prepare your meals. Cooking with love and care adds a vibration of kindness that infuses the food and your being. Sometimes, fasting or gentle cleansing is used in Buddhist practice to give the body space to rest and renew. These practices are done with mindfulness and respect for your body's limits. Listening closely to the signals of hunger and fullness is an important part of mindful eating. It connects you to your body's wisdom, preventing overindulgence and promoting balance. Eating slowly and chewing well helps the body absorb nutrients fully and gives time for gratitude to arise for the nourishment received. When difficult emotions arise around food, guilt, anxiety, or confusion, bring your mindful awareness there. Speak kindly to yourself and approach these feelings with the same compassion you would offer a friend. Remember, food is not the enemy, nor is it the source of healing alone. It is a tool, a gift, and a bridge connecting body, mind, and spirit. As you weave mindfulness into your eating habits, you strengthen the roots of natural healing within. The simple act of eating can become a daily ritual of love, respect, and gratitude that transforms your health and your life. The Dharma of food teaches us to appreciate life's simplest pleasures fully and to honor the delicate balance that supports all beings. Your body carries the story of the food you eat. Feed it well, and the story will be one of strength, peace, and joy. May your meals nourish your entire being, bringing harmony to your body, clarity to your mind, and warmth to your heart. Embrace the sacredness of food as a powerful part of your healing journey. Each bite is a chance to heal, to grow, and to connect. Trust in the natural wisdom of your body to guide you toward the nourishment you truly need. Let your meals be moments of healing meditation, quiet, joyful, and full of gratitude. This mindful relationship with food honors the preciousness of life and supports the unfolding of a healthy, vibrant you. Know that every taste, every bite is a thread in the beautiful tapestry of your well-being. Nature as teacher, finding harmony with the elements. The Zen master sat quietly on a moss-covered stone, surrounded by the gentle whispers of the forest. The sunlight filtered softly through the leaves, touching everything with a warm light. He looked around with calm eyes and said, "Nature is our greatest teacher. Every tree, every breeze, every drop of rain holds wisdom that speaks to the heart. When we learn to live in harmony with the elements, healing flows naturally through us." Have you ever paused to listen to the sounds of the forest? The rustling leaves, the singing birds, or the flowing stream? These are not just sounds. They are the language of nature, gently reminding us of the deep connection between all life. In Buddhism, nature is seen as a reflection of the mind. When we feel chaos inside, the world around us may seem harsh or confusing. But when the mind is calm, nature appears as a mirror of peace and beauty. Our bodies too are made from the elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Understanding this helps us feel connected not only to ourselves, but to everything alive. The earth grounds us, water nourishes us, fire brings warmth and transformation, air gives us breath, and space invites vastness and freedom. The Zen master smiled softly. Imagine yourself as a tree. Your roots grow deep into the earth, finding strength and stability. Your branches reach to the sky, open and free, touching the wind. Like this tree, we find healing when we connect deeply to both the soil beneath us and the sky above. When life feels overwhelming, spending time in nature can soothe the weary heart. Walking slowly among trees or sitting by a river helps us breathe more fully and relax deeply. Nature moves with its own rhythm. Seasons change, rivers flow, and winds blow without hurry or worry. Learning to move with this rhythm instead of fighting against it brings healing and balance. Sometimes, the storms and winds in nature remind us of the storms we carry inside. Yet, just as nature recovers and grows after the storm, so can we find renewal and peace after our own difficulties. The Zen master gently spoke. When you find yourself in nature, try to slow down and notice the small details: the pattern of a leaf, the color of the sky, the smoothness of a stone. These moments invite mindfulness and stillness, clearing the mind's clutter. Being in nature opens a sacred space where the heart can rest and the spirit can breathe. It invites us to let go of worries and simply be present, surrounded by the gentle embrace of the earth. Water flows effortlessly, always finding its way around obstacles. We can learn from water's flexibility and grace, adapting to life's challenges with softness and strength. Fire warms and transforms, but must be respected. Like fire, our passion and energy can burn away old patterns, creating space for new growth. The air carries fresh energy and life with every breath. When you feel stuck or heavy, imagine breathing in the fresh air of the forest or mountains, filling your body with lightness. Space is the openness between all things. When we open to this vastness within ourselves, worries and tension begin to dissolve. A sense of freedom and peace takes root. The Zen master shared a story. Once, a student came troubled by anger and confusion. I asked him to sit quietly beneath a tree and watch the clouds. As he watched, his anger softened, replaced by awe and calm. Nature showed him that even dark clouds pass, revealing clear skies. Through time spent in nature, we begin to recognize the flow of life. The cycles of change, growth, rest, and renewal. This awareness brings peace and acceptance. Nature has no judgment or expectations. It simply is. When we learn to be like nature, accepting and present, we heal from the inside out. The forests, the mountains, the rivers, they are all alive with energy that supports healing. When we touch this energy with open hearts, we awaken our own natural healing power. Let the sound of birdsong or the rustling leaves remind you that life is full of beauty and renewal, even in the smallest things. The Zen master whispered, "When you feel lost or overwhelmed, step outside. Let the earth hold you, the sky embrace you. Feel the healing energy flow through your body and heart." Nature teaches us patience. Trees grow slowly but surely. Rivers carve valleys over time. Healing is the same. It unfolds gently in its own time. Every flower blooming, every leaf falling, is a reminder of the constant dance of life and healing. By walking mindfully in nature, you tune your body and mind to the rhythms of the earth. This natural harmony brings deep peace and health. Nature invites us to slow down, to listen, and to remember our place in the vast web of life. As you open your senses to the elements, know that you are never alone. The earth supports you, the air surrounds you, water flows through you, fire warms you, and space holds your spirit. Through this connection, healing grows naturally, quietly, beautifully. May you walk gently on the earth, listen deeply to its songs, and find your heart healing in the sacred embrace of nature. Breaking free, releasing emotional toxins and attachments. The Zen master sat peacefully on a stone bench beneath the vast sky, his presence calm and steady like the earth beneath him. He spoke softly. Within us, there are unseen burdens, emotional toxins and attachments that weigh heavily on our hearts and minds, keeping us from true freedom and healing. To heal naturally, we must learn to gently release these chains. Have you ever felt caught in a cycle of painful memories or fears that seem to replay over and over? These are attachments, grasping at things that no longer serve your well-being. Like holding on to a heavy stone, the longer we clutch, the more our energy drains, and the deeper our suffering grows. In Buddhism, the teaching of non-attachment is not about becoming cold or uncaring. It is about freeing yourself from unhealthy clinging that causes suffering. It is a kind and gentle letting go, like watching leaves fall from a tree in autumn. The Zen master smiled warmly. Imagine a bird trying to fly while carrying a heavy chain. It struggles and tires quickly, but when it releases the chain, it soars freely in the open sky. So too, your heart can soar when you let go of burdens too heavy to carry. Emotional toxins are created by anger, resentment, jealousy, and fear that linger inside us, often without our awareness. These feelings build walls inside the heart and tighten the body, blocking the natural flow of healing energy. Often, we keep these toxins because we believe they protect us, or because we fear facing the pain beneath them. But holding on to old hurts only traps us in the past, preventing peace from blossoming in the present. Gently acknowledging these emotions is the first step toward release. Pretending they do not exist only keeps them alive in the shadowed corners of our heart. Instead, Look at them with kindness and curiosity, as you would a child who is lost and afraid. Breathing deeply, invite them into your awareness without judgment. Speak softly to the pain. You are welcome here. I see you. I honor you. This openness creates space for healing and transformation. The Zen master's eyes twinkled. Forgiveness is a powerful medicine here, not to condone harm, but to free yourself from the prison of resentment. Forgiveness unchains the heart, opening the door to compassion and peace. Attachment often shows itself in craving things to be different, holding tightly to desires for people, outcomes, or situations. This grasping fuels suffering, for the world is always changing, never fixed. Learning to embrace change, to flow with life's natural rhythms, helps loosen the grip of attachment. Like water that flows around obstacles, the heart becomes flexible and free. You may wonder, how do I let go of something so deeply held? There is no rush or force. The Zen master advises patience. With tender care and steady practice, the heart learns to release what no longer nourishes it. Daily meditation and mindfulness are gentle tools for noticing when attachment arises. Each time you spot it, breathe softly and remind yourself, this too shall pass. I am safe in this moment. Sometimes the mind protests. Old stories and fears can shout words of doubt or pain. Simply observe these voices without letting them pull you back into old patterns. Nature again teaches us well. Trees shed leaves without resistance, allowing new growth each spring. We too can shed emotional burdens to make room for new life and joy. Emotional healing is a journey, not a quick fix. Each small release, each breath of forgiveness, builds strength and lightness in the heart. Your body shows signs when toxins linger, tension, pain, or fatigue. When you let go emotionally, you may feel these signs soften and ease, a natural response to healing. The Zen master spoke softly. Self-compassion is vital here. Do not blame yourself for the attachments you hold. They are part of being human. Instead, offer yourself kindness and understanding as you begin to free your heart. Connecting with a supportive community, your Sangha, can also help. Sharing with others who walk the path of healing reminds you that you are not alone. Releasing emotional toxins is like opening windows in a stuffy room. It lets fresh air flow in and brings new energy to life. As the heart lightens, you gain clarity and freedom to live more fully in the present, spontaneous and open. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It means making peace with the past and choosing freedom in the present. The Zen master smiled. Your heart is vast and resilient. It can hold pain and still find blossoming joy. Trust in your natural ability to heal and fly free. Remember, every moment is a new chance to release what no longer serves you and to embrace life with an open heart. May your journey of letting go bring gentle freedom, deep peace, and lasting healing to your being. Sacred rituals for purification. From chanting to blessings. The Zen master sat under the open sky as the sun began to set, casting a soft golden glow on the earth. His voice was calm and full of reverence as he spoke. Sacred rituals have been part of human healing for thousands of years. In Buddhism, these rituals are beautiful tools that help purify the mind, body, and spirit, creating space for transformation and peace. Have you ever noticed how certain sounds or actions can instantly bring a sense of calm and focus? Like the gentle chanting of a mantra or the ringing of a bell. These moments invite the heart to settle and open. Rituals remind us to slow down and step into the present moment. They connect us to something greater than ourselves, a timeless flow of kindness, healing, and wisdom that has been passed down through generations. The Zen master smiled softly. Chanting is one such powerful ritual. Repeating simple words or sounds calms the mind and clears away restless thoughts. It awakens the vibration of love and compassion within, purifying the space around and within you. Imagine the sound of a chant vibrating gently in the air, like ripples on a still pond. Each ripple spreads peace farther and farther, touching every corner of your being. Blessings are another sacred ritual that flows from the heart. They are wishes for well-being, health, and happiness sent with pure intention. Receiving or giving a blessing brings a deep sense of connection and healing. In Buddhism, rituals are often simple but deeply meaningful. Lighting a candle or incense symbolizes inviting light and clarity into the darkness of confusion. The flame dances softly, reminding us of the preciousness of each breath and moment. Purification ceremonies help wash away negativity, not just outside but deep within. These ceremonies may use water, fire, or sound as elements of cleansing. They invite a fresh start, clearing the path for healing to grow. Many people find comfort in the rhythm of ritual, like a steady heartbeat that grounds and centers. This steady rhythm steadies the mind, inviting calm and clarity. When chanting, it is not important to know the meaning of every word. The heart understands beyond language. The vibrations open doors to inner peace and alignment. The Zen master shared a story. A seeker arrived burdened with fears and doubts. Through the simple act of chanting each day, her mind quieted and her heart softened. The ritual became a sacred thread that wove peace into her everyday life. Touching or wearing sacred objects, such as prayer beads or blessed cloth, is another way rituals support healing. These physical reminders bring the mind back to the path of kindness and mindfulness. Rituals create a container for the sacred, holding space where healing can unfold naturally and gently. Ceremonies of gratitude deepen connection to yourself, to others, and to the world. Offering thanks enhances joy and shifts the heart toward generosity and love. The Zen master whispered. When you feel lost or weighed down, a simple ritual can be a lighthouse guiding you home to your true nature. Sacred rituals do not require fancy temples or elaborate ceremonies. Anywhere and anytime you set a sacred intention, you create healing space. Lighting a candle in the quiet of your room can become a ritual that centers and heals. Speaking a prayer or mantra in the morning brings peace and direction for the day ahead. The cleansing power of water is often used in rituals to wash away tension and negativity. Splashing cool water on your face or hands can remind you to refresh and renew. Sound too holds magic. Bells, singing bowls, drums, or chanting awaken a healing resonance that reaches deep into the being. Through rituals, the mind learns to slow, the heart opens, and the spirit feels embraced by something larger than worries or sorrow. Each ritual you embrace becomes a stepping stone on your healing path, weaving together moments of mindfulness and devotion. Sacred actions remind us that healing is more than fixing what is broken. It is about awakening to the beauty and holiness present in every breath. As you deepen your practice of ritual, you create a bridge between the seen and unseen, between your ordinary life and the sacred flow of healing energy. The Zen master's voice softened as he concluded. Remember, the power of ritual lies in intention and presence. When you bring reverence and love to each act, you invite healing to bloom naturally within. May your days be filled with sacred moments, and may these rituals nourish your heart, body, and spirit. The healing community. How Sangha nurtures well-being. The Zen master settled gently beneath the wide branches of an ancient tree, the soft chatter of birds like a gentle chorus surrounding him. His voice arose quietly, filled with warmth and deep understanding. Healing does not happen alone. Just as a single tree cannot make a forest, we cannot walk the path of healing without the community, the Sangha, that supports and nourishes us. Have you ever felt the strength that comes from simply being with others who understand and care? The Sangha is this sacred circle. It is a gathering of hearts and minds that walk together on the journey toward peace, compassion, and healing. In Buddhism, the Sangha is one of the three jewels, the precious gifts to turn to for guidance and refuge. It reminds us that even when the path is hard, we are not alone. Together, we share the joys and challenges of healing. The Zen master smiled softly. Imagine a warm fire on a cold night. Alone, we might shiver and feel lost. But gathered around the fire with others, the warmth grows stronger, filling us with comfort and hope. The Sangha is exactly like this fire, a place where kindness and understanding give light to the darkest moments. To belong to a healing community is to feel held, seen, and supported no matter what we face. Loneliness and isolation often deepen suffering. The heart longs for connection, for safe spaces where it can open without fear of judgment or rejection. In the Sangha, we learn to hold space for each other's pain and joys. We listen deeply and speak with care. This sacred exchange is a powerful medicine. Each person in the community brings a unique light, a different experience, adding richness to the shared path. Through this diversity, we find strength and wisdom beyond what one alone can hold. Sometimes, simply sitting in silence with the Sangha during meditation heals wounds words cannot touch. The collective energy calms the restless mind and renews hope. The Zen master shared a story. A seeker once came heavy with grief and doubt. She feared her pain made her weak and separate. But when she joined the Sangha, she discovered acceptance and love. Together, they carried her spirit gently back to lightness. Support within a community inspires courage to face difficult emotions and make lasting changes. Knowing others walk the same path encourages us not to give up. The Sangha also becomes a mirror, reflecting back our strengths and growth, helping us see ourselves clearly and kindly. Through practicing together, whether with meditation, chanting, or acts of kindness, we build a web of support that nurtures the healing of every heart connected. Community life teaches important lessons of patience, forgiveness, and generosity. These qualities enrich our relationships and deepen our own healing. The Zen master continued. In the Sangha, we learn that healing is not a solitary journey, but a shared dance of compassion and understanding. Sometimes healing requires help beyond words. The touch of a hand, a hug, or a smile. These simple gestures within the Sangha carry profound meaning and strength. Trust grows in the Sangha, allowing us to be vulnerable and authentic. This trust lays the foundation for deep healing and transformation. Giving to the community, whether through listening, sharing, or caring, is itself healing. Acts of kindness feed the heart and bind us in loving connection. The Sangha reminds us that we are part of a larger whole, that our well-being is linked with the well-being of others and the earth itself. Celebrating milestones and small victories together lifts the spirit and deepens joy on the healing path. The Zen master emphasized, "Though you walk your own path, the company of others makes the journey lighter and the destination brighter. In times of doubt or loneliness, remember the Sangha is always near. In your heart, in your community, in the shared breath of those who walk with you." The healing community teaches us that love and compassion grow strongest when shared freely. May you find your Sangha, your sacred circle of support and kindness, and may together you nurture peace, healing, and joy, wholeness and freedom, living a life of natural healing. The Zen master sat gently beneath the blossoming cherry tree, the soft petals drifting down like quiet blessings. His eyes held a deep calm, and his voice carried a timeless warmth as he began. The journey of healing is not about finding something outside yourself or fixing what is broken. It is about coming home to your true nature, whole, free, and radiant. This wholeness is the essence of natural healing. Have you ever felt, even for a brief moment, that peace is more than just the absence of pain? That it is a full, vibrant presence, like a warm light glowing steadily inside? This light is your true self, waiting patiently beneath all worries and fears. The path to this freedom is gentle, not rushed. It unfolds step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment, as you learn to live in harmony with your body, mind, and spirit. The Zen master smiled softly. Imagine a river flowing smoothly, unblocked by stones or branches. When life flows like this, naturally and effortlessly, healing becomes your way of being. You move with grace, grounded yet free. Wholeness begins with acceptance, accepting yourself as you are right now, with all your strengths and imperfections. This acceptance is not resignation, but an open-hearted embrace that invites healing to deepen. Often, we resist this moment, wishing to be different or somewhere else. But true freedom blooms when we stop resisting and start living fully in the present. The Zen master's voice was tender. Healing is not linear. There are days of brightness and days of shadow, but every experience adds to the beauty of your journey. As you cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and connection, you weave a tapestry of healing that supports you in all aspects of life. Natural healing includes caring for the body with kindness, feeding the mind with wisdom, and nurturing the spirit with peace and love. These threads are woven together in every breath and every choice. Your body is your home. Listen to its needs with gentle curiosity. Rest when tired, nourish when hungry, and move with joy when able. The mind, too, needs gentle tending, quiet moments of meditation, mindful breathing, and kind thoughts are like water and sunlight for the garden of your soul. The spirit longs for connection, both with the world around you and with the deeper parts of yourself that are eternal and unchanging. When you live from this place of wholeness, challenges become teachers. Pain becomes a doorway to deeper understanding. Difficult feelings become invitations to growth. Freedom is found not in control but in surrender. Surrender to the flow of life, trusting that beneath all storms the light of peace continues to shine. The Zen master shared a story. A traveler searched far and wide for healing outside, but only when she turned inward, embracing herself with love and understanding, did she find the profound freedom she sought. This freedom is not separation but union, the union of body, mind, and spirit in harmony. As you complete this journey, remember that healing is your birthright. It is the natural state of being when you live with awareness, kindness, and presence. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps keep this sacred wisdom flowing and reaching hearts like yours. May you move through life with the gentle confidence of one who knows their own radiant light. May your heart bloom with peace, your mind shine with clarity, and your body thrive with health. Live freely, live fully, and remember that healing is always within you, waiting patiently to be uncovered. The Zen master's voice softened as he concluded. Wholeness and freedom are not destinations to reach, but ways to be present, aware, and connected to the ever-flowing river of life. May your days be filled with healing light and